Helmsley!
I'm sorry.
Owie.
I'd hoped to prepare you somewhat beforehand.
Hello everyone, welcome back. I got something really cool and I wanted to show it off. I've not even opened it yet. You can kind of take a guess by what you see in front of you here. These are mutants from the movie This Island Earth.
Well, actually, they're similar to some of the insect life on your own planet. Larger, of course, with a higher degree of intelligence. This one has been given orders to guard this corridor as long as we're here.
Oh, Mommy.
And as you can see back there, it's my unopened copy of Mystery Science Theater 3000, the movie, which was...
This island Earth can be yours if the price is right.
Very wonderful, watchable, enjoyable film. One of those riffable, fun movies that you want to watch. I just wanted to show off the mutants that I've bought. This is, I believe this is the Diamond Select. I forget what year these came out though. Hang on. 2012. So this was a 2012 release. It comes with an Anorocitor, as you can see right behind it. Hopefully he won't fall down. He's not the steadiest of figures. But he comes with his Anorocitor back here, which is a part of the movie.
What's this? Comes with a Garth Brooks CD.
Also, this one is from Sideshow. This is from 2000. It's articulated a little differently. We can go over that in a second. And then this is from Funko. It was a blind bag, but I was looking for it specifically because I knew it was part of the blind bag. Or a blind box, I guess, in this case. So I found one opened online on eBay. I think it's really cool. It's a fun little caricature of the mutant. This will be the first half of the video, talking about this. And then the second half, we'll be showing off the Super7 release that just arrived on my door. I've had it on pre-order for nearly a year. But let's talk about these here for a second. This, like I said, is the Sideshow collectible mutant. Very little articulation. I mean, some. It's got several different joint areas. These twist. The elbow doesn't really move. It does kind of twist at the elbow. The shoulders are very, very limited movement up here. And then you've got these knees. And of course, his poor varicose veins.
Is he wearing slacks?
And then the hips twist in this manner, making posability challenging at best. So we kind of have his knees bent. You have to have the hips at a certain distance apart. It's like he's Johnny Bench playing baseball, and you just gotta be careful with the poor old man. And then you've got this one who has a little bit of more articulation, a little bit more free movement, and it's really funny because the colors are different. I think this is more representative. I think it was more blue. Here you've got articulation here. You've also got elbow articulation here. I guess he's got two elbows, basically. So you can kind of pivot that way and this way. Hips are all over the place. You've got a semi-spread here. I don't think that joint hasn't been opened up, so that's a little scary. And then you've got hip movement this way, knees. The feet twist, but they do not like pivot in order to kind of help facilitate a standing position. But he does the best he can. And the Anorocitor back there is just one-sided plastic. I just want to make sure he's not going to fall over before I... There we go. It is just a piece of one-sided plastic, a little dusty. This spun in the movie. These lit up. But the back, as you can see, is as phony as a Hollywood saloon front. So we'll put it back there. And then, of course, back there you see Mystery Science Theater, the movie. So these are up in my Mystery Science Theater / Riff Tracks case. So that's them. Now, let's get on to our feature presentation.
Normal view.
Normal view, normal view, normal view, normal view.
So we're going freehand for this one. I apologize if it makes anyone throw up because I tried to get the tripod to go back a little bit further. But I want to get all the detail here as I open everything up. As you can see, Super7, ages 14 plus. Be interesting if anyone under 14 knows what a mutant is. So let's get the bag off the box.
Cal.
I farted.
And I kind of put it in the box upside down. You can see there's the warning. Do not put in a crib. I'm sure people have, and that's why that warning is there, and that's very sad. Taking it out of the plastic. First initial... Ooh, look at the shininess. Ooh, we're very shiny. That's so cool. That's a cool little feature that we'll have to show off here in a second. So here's the back of the box, which is just a brain and contains one figure with accessories. Wonder if it comes with Cal.
What do you know? Mine smells like bacon.
We're going to slide this up. Ooh, whop. Wow, look at that head. Wow, look at all of that. How fun is this? Again, a radically different approach. A radically different approach. Metaluna Mutant. Ooh, they don't have anything on the back. That's very interesting. I wonder if this packaging... Yeah, see, they got a little piece of tape up there to hold it back. We're going to take care of that right now, though.
Hey, keep it on the road. We're in the tubes back here.
The packaging is very minimalist, other than the cool little slide this off thing, which is really kind of fun how it all kind of matches in the front. Packaging is very minimal, and accessories include an additional head and these additional claws. And here he is all twisty tied in. This is not packaging that you can pull something... Well, I mean, you can pull it out, but you'll have to snap these in order to get the figure itself out. So let's do that and see how it compares with something from 2014 and 2000. Okay, so first impression, getting this thing out of the box. These, I mean, I guess they think these are necessary for everything now, but I mean, look what they've got here. This is so recessed and so hugged in, and they've got the claws actually coming out the back of the plastic. So, I mean, it just seems like this is performative theater now, these rubber bandy twisty ties. They just don't... And I've been sitting here for like a second trying to push the figure out, and it is in there very tightly. So, these things, they're just a waste of... I think they must just be there to show somebody that, hey, they've opened this, and maybe you should give them a little less in the future. Extra head. This one is from when Cal beats the... Is it Cal that hits it on the head and it starts to bleed as they're trying to escape Metaluna?
Oh, I'm very vulnerable there. Oh, there go the piano lessons. Oh, I can't remember my dad. Oh.
Entryway for the hole and pivot design. Let's see. And then we've got... I guess I'll put you over here so you can look at us the whole time. And then we've got the Metaluna Mutant itself. Initial thoughts. It's nice that these claws twist. I like how they look. Those definitely look sharp. And they move? How cool is that? The ones on the two figures back there are static, which is not a big deal. It's certainly not a big deal. I mean, it's meant to be displayed more than anything else. A child playing with this would be very interesting to watch and cringy, kind of. So you've got articulation here at this elbow, and then you've got some articulation here at this elbow. You can kind of do a instant hello there. Same as the other side. These hip joints are very interesting. They kind of slide out. Ball and hip joint. It's pretty cool. The knees are interesting. They just bend one way. The feet are a little all over the place. They do seem to have articulation a couple different ways. You got a twist, you've got a twist sideways, and then you've got an up and down, which will make putting it on the shelf and posing it much easier. It is just a nice looking... It's nice looking, but it's amazing how different it is. Okay, let me see if I can raise the head up. Oh, good. There's the head raised up a little bit. Ooh, that's kind of... a little looser. Not so bad. No, you just got to readjust it. That face is very interesting. Went with gold. Got this little backpack carapace back there, just like the other two do. Let's pull up. This was the one. I believe this is the one from Diamond Select. Yeah, this is the Diamond Select toy version right here. So different. Very purple.
Hey, Prince's bedroom.
As opposed to this one, which I would call a little bit more hyper realistic. Now that I've moved it, its feet are out of place, so it's going to fall over. Something else I noticed: minor torso twisting with a rubber band in there, so it kind of has like a He-Man action if that's your bag. Atomic Age stuff. I mean, it's beautiful for what it is. I mean, it's a Metaluna Mutant. I mean, what? Is it as exquisite as, say, a Dracula or a Mummy or a Frankenstein? I mean, this is far more sci-fi than it is horror. So even though it is meant to bring a feeling of horror when you see it, especially when it's described in the movie. But yeah, I mean, that's actually pretty cool. And the articulation is great. It comes with these extra claws that are closed. They're permanently closed. There are no hinges on those claws. Those go up in here. But these do, you can kind of see, have hinges on them. And see how easily they come out. Fairly easily. A little twisty twist. And a pull. Not so bad. How easy does it go in? Again, not too bad. I mean, they twist in there. They don't move back and forth. They don't have any of that kind of articulation. But all in all, it's an interesting tactile feeling. This is very smooth and almost soft, like to a finite point soft. This is all hard plastic, but this, I don't know, this just seems to have more life to it. And I like how its head sits. The unfortunate part about this one is how the head sits. It's sitting forward. And again, this is the Sideshow one from 2000. But it's sitting a little bit more forward. I mean, the proportions are funny because look at the size here. There's somewhat of a size difference here. We're looking at Sibling Mutant right here. I mean, this is kind of what we're looking at. This one has very little articulation to it, but it is more detailed. But I would say that this is a more accurate representation, this one that the foot is pointing at, with the colors and whatnot. Back at it. See, and he's got to kind of lean forward in order to stand, whereas he's got a lot more posability and a lot more action figure ability. Is that a thing? I don't know if it is or not, actually. So yeah, so plus he came with a Yannerositor, which is a big deal to me. You gonna stay up? No, I gotta fix his legs. There we go. Maybe. Ugh. Yeah, see, they just don't pose very well. I definitely have to have him leaning against this Yannerositor in the cabinet. Otherwise, but they had articulation on. See, this one is just back and forth, which it's a lot better moving than this one. That one doesn't move nearly as well. And then with this, you know, you actually have an up and down, more or less, and a little bit more movement. Let's dehead. Ooh, that's a nice sound. I like that sound. And then we can put on the damaged head, which is probably how I will. Here we go. Which is probably how I'll have this one, since neither of those two have damaged heads. Yeah, all in all, I think that this is a really cool toy to have in your collection. If you're into This Island Earth, or if you're into Mystery Science Theater 3000, the movie, or if you're into monsters in general, I think that this is a wonderful addition to your wall. I love the eyes. Look at the eyes. But yeah, so that's all I got. That came today. Pretty excited. Looks amazing. Stands upright. I'm very happy about that. It's light years ahead of these two. I'll tell you that much. The hips are a little. Does this have a torso twist? No, it doesn't. But those legs fly open like a McFarlane Toys one, and they're not. Yeah, he's just not. He's not into it. He does have pegs for feet, so maybe someday I can find something that'll hold him up. There you go for a minute. Okay. So that is the Super7 Mutant from This Island Earth. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I am. I think it's great. Highly recommend if you can get a hold of one. They're too cool. I love these, the claw action. I mean, and if you're just into collecting fun toys that are different and weird and niche, I think that you can't go wrong with this Mutant. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Super7 Ultimates Mutant. Thumbs up. Have a good day. Bye.
Ruth,
I farted.
Yes?
you okay?
And you?
Feel like a new toothbrush.
So rub me in a circular motion on your gums.